Welcome to the JMC Network Newscast. I'm Jonathan Rates.
And I'm Savannah Silva. The zoo unveiled their new Giraffe Exhibit this week after spending weeks and over $3.8 million building it. The new safari exhibit has a deck where visitors can hand-feed lettuce leaves to the giraffes while also getting up close and personal with Africa's tallest animals. The exhibit opens to the public April 23rd. I heard our softball team actually sent off the Texas Tech Raiders over there with the 3-1 loss earlier this week.
Yeah, the softball team has been on a roll lately. Since sweeping Incarnate Word in a best-of-3 series 2 weekends ago, the softball team has won 6 of its last 7 games, including that 3-1 win over Texas Tech on Tuesday night. Sophomore Hannah Knoll headed up the effort against the Red Raiders, playing the full 7 innings and only allowing 1 run to the Big 12 powerhouse. Freshman Miranda Herron and junior Taylor Brown propelled the offense with 1 RBI each. Brown singled to left in the second inning, driving in the Wildcats' first run of the game. Herron then followed up the scoring effort in the next inning with a solo shot to push ACU's lead to 2-0. Each team would get 1 more run, with the Red Raiders scoring in the 6th and the Wildcats getting an insurance run in the top of the 7th. This is the 3rd time the Wildcats have defeated Texas Tech since moving to Division I. ACU is now tied for 4th in the Southland Conference standings at 12-6 and boasts a 19-18 overall record. The Wildcats return to action this weekend to take on Sam Houston State in a 3-game series. Well, after being delayed almost a month, both the men's and women's tennis teams wrapped up conference play this past weekend on the road with wins against New Orleans. The men finished with a 6-1 victory, while the women ended things with a 5-2 victory. The teams will finish out their spring schedules this weekend at the Ohio Tournament in Ventura County, California. Last year was the Wildcats' first year at the tournament, where they walked away with the team title as well as both the singles and doubles wins for the women. The women finished 9-2 in conference, while the men finished at 3-2. Golf wrapped up its season with the 6th place finish at the Southland Conference Championship earlier this week. The Wildcats ended round 1 in 2nd place with a score of 289, but slid to 5th in the 2nd round with a 26 over par 314. They finished round 3 with a 299 score, finishing at 902 for the tournament. Junior Ryan Beatty and senior Dylan Vaughn finished tied for 15th at 8 over par for a score of 224. Also, the women's basketball team added to their season accolades when Coach Goodenough was awarded the Chuck Moser Award earlier this week. The award is given to the male and female Coach of the Year in the Abilene area, and this is just the 3rd time that it has been awarded to a collegiate coach since 1999. Well, that's all we have for sports. We didn't talk about track this week, but I hear there's a lot going on here on campus that involves some running.
That's right. We're holding a benefit run this weekend. So runners will hit the pavement this Saturday, the 23rd, for the 34th annual Kirk Goodwin Run, which benefits childhood cancer. Despite road construction causing the leadership team to cancel the half marathon portion of the race, the traditional 5K will still take place. Proceeds of the race will go to the family of Mackenzie Fleming, a 13-year-old from Keller who has been in the hospital most of her life, as well as recent ACU alumnus Kaysen Ford, who was diagnosed with leukemia last fall. The 5K will begin at 8 a.m. in front of the Hardin Administration Building. Well, that's all we have for you this week. For more stories and breaking news, you can go to acuoptimist.com, or you can find us on Twitter or Facebook at ACU Optimist. You can also pick up a paper Friday after chapel. Until next time, for Jonathan Rates, I'm Savannah Silva.